Angie McMann.
Yes, that's me. Under one of these hearts is a message telling you how to best manifest and attract more love into your life. Which heart calls to you? You picked the first pile. Let's see. We have be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. A retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Your spirit sparkles when you connect with what you love. And flow like water. That is your personal self-care card. So for those of you who have chosen this set of cards, Spirit's asking you to not say the things that you think the other person wants to hear, but to say what you truly mean, because you deserve to be heard and you deserve to be happy. So if you need to get away with the person that you want to speak with, the person that is bringing up these feelings that you need to address. It looks like with this confusion card sitting here, every best relationship has these moments, whether I'm right now speaking in the romantic sense, that those of you who drew this pile, who are struggling with their other half, their partner, you need to get away and you need to be honest. But be kind, but say what you mean and mean what you say. Because when you are you, your spirit sparkles. It sparkles because you're being true. So you're connecting with what you love. And for those of you who are not coupled, in order to find love, the advice is to just be you. If you shine, you will attract someone to you. But don't envy other people's relationships. Don't think that if you were more like someone else that you would be any more desirable. You are enough. You are desirable as you are. You don't need to lose weight. You don't need to grow more hair, have less hair. All those things that we tell ourselves, it's just not true. So just be authentic, be you. And that is all you need to know. The Spirit is saying more you-ness and just be real. You are worthy of love and you will find it if you just let that part of you shine through and let it flow like water. And with water, I'm brought back to the retreat. So maybe take a walk along a beach or go to a park. There might be a lake, whatever. Just get near water. It helps to open, right? It's just along with the idea of cups are emotions. So this would be a lot of cups here. Wishing you all the love and abundance, and I will see you next week. For the second group, your messages are, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Look at that unicorn. Look at the reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Lots to say about that. Believe in yourself. Love that. Love conquers all. And health checkup, which is your self-care card. Okay, so let's start from here. Here's a number 4, and 4s are about the base of what you're growing. You think of the base of a house or the 4 legs of a table. There has to be solid ground for something to be on. And if you're in a partnership and you're struggling right now, this is saying that you can fix anything in a relationship if both parties are willing. So with the reconciliation, if you're in a relationship and you ignore that bottom part, these two people are finding each other again. Okay, this person is coming from behind, but they're also very open. The shoulders are back and they're saying, I'm receiving what you are offering. So the believing yourself is just, maybe you're the one who messed up. Maybe you're the one who let something go too far, or you didn't speak up soon enough. This is saying you can fix anything if you believe that you be sincere, if you meant it, if you meant the apology, or if the other person means it, you should know that, because love conquers all. Love conquers all. Okay, so if you're in a partnership and there was some form of slip up for either side of you, go deep. Do you want to reconcile? Do you believe them? Is it sincere? Okay, and then also get a health checkup. That's a side note of self-care. Make sure you get that. That could also be mental health as well. If this was an infidelity of either side, it doesn't matter who it was, speak with someone, because that can help move through this issue as well. If you are not coupled, then just believe that you can draw to you the love that you desire. You can. And for those of you who are not coupled, this could be someone coming back from another rotation in a different life. You will recognize each other's soul. You might even, if you go get a health checkup, you might actually meet in a doctor's office. Weirder things have happened. So that seems to be the message here. For those of you who are coupled, work this through. It's possible to work it through, even if at the moment you think it absolutely cannot be. There's no reconciling this. It can be. Okay, if the other person or you are very sincere, this can certainly be worked through. And for those of you who are single, just know that you can draw that love to you, because anything can happen. You just have to believe and call it forward, and then go get that health checkup. Okay? Wishing you all the love until next week. Pile 3, you have turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experienced love. That means that whatever love that you have known in the past that you're desiring again can be even better. Believe me, you know that. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're craving. You feel it. There can be something more. And this is just saying, open to it. Know that it can happen and know that it's there. So reflect on that time, because what you put your mind to is what you will draw to you. Where you put your mind is where you will go. So that turns on that light that says, I'm looking for someone to share my love. So here's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Worth waiting for. I'm getting this more so as a non-coupled, as the singles viewers here, that this is definitely that. We will go into, if you are paired, what this will mean in a moment. But right now for you singles, you've got challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So with all the desire to draw to you that perfect love that you want, know that every single relationship in reality has to go through the phases of getting to know each other. And one of those phases has to do with power struggles. So you go from instant attraction, right? You know within a matter of seconds whether or not you're physically attracted to someone. You start talking and that becomes happiness. Then you start getting into that romantic phase where things start to pick up speed and you feel like you're on a honeymoon and you've got so much, attraction for each other. It's overwhelming. But then there will come a point where you must bump heads. You will disagree on something, and that is where the power struggle starts. And Every couple, good, bad, and in between, goes through it. That's where you're either going to make it or break it. So in asking and calling this forward, don't expect not to have something negative happen in your relationship, because that's how you know you can actually trust each other, honestly. By things that happen that are bad is how you react to them, is how you know how good and how strong your relationship is. So now you've got, it's okay to go after what you want. It might just want you to. So somebody out there has their eye on someone and they think, oh, I couldn't. Well, guess what? You can. And that's what Spirit's saying to you. You absolutely can. Go for it. And your self-care card is sex. You've been given permission to enjoy your physical being, to enjoy responsibly enjoy your physical being. If you're single, this can just be the masturbation card. You need to get that pressure off. People don't like to talk about it, but yes, masturbation is very healthy. So here, turn on your love light. Let people know that you are willing to, seek out a relationship. Be available, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Know that it's worth waiting for. If you're looking for a prime rib dinner, don't settle for chicken nuggets. Okay? Lovely people, you all deserve the best love. You really do. You deserve real, true love. And what that means is someone who has your back, someone you can trust, who makes you feel safe, right? And with that, it's not going to be the first guy that comes along. For a select few, it may be. But for most of us, it doesn't happen that fast. So just remain calm. We don't need to be desperate. We just want to be open, right? Just open. So if you're in a relationship, it's saying that it's time to work on some things, that if you actually discuss the things that are bugging you with your partner, that they might just be feeling the same way. And it looks to me that some of this might have to do with someone's not necessarily as available for intimacy. So if the intimacy is the issue, please don't be afraid to bring that up with your partner. I mean, there's always going to be times where somebody's just so tired, or maybe something's happening in their body. They need a physical. Maybe they need to go to the doctor. Something's starting in them. Or maybe they didn't bring up the fact that something yucky's happening at work and it just makes them feel bad, and they're not, sharing their feelings and being as intimate with you as you would like. But however that goes, one of you may need, if you're in a partnership, may need to address this issue of intimacy and sex. Someone's feeling like they're kind of being ignored, and that can hurt, that can sting. So pay attention for that. And that is what it looks like for you this week. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in your comments below how things work out for you. And I will see you next week. The last cute little heart. What messages do you have for us, Spirit? Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. This always takes me back to where you put your mind is where you will go. So somebody had to think up the idea of flying, right? There was a point in time where someone said, I want to be up in the air, and everyone went, you're crazy, you're nuts. What are you talking about? So when we're talking about love, you could be saying, I want to meet someone, move to a tropical area, and have 4 kids, 4.9 kids, and 6 dogs or 5 cats, and people are telling you you're crazy. Well, this card is here to say you're not. If that's what makes you happy, that's what brings you joy, keep thinking it. Keep thinking it. Look at this, intense. So you picked this pile, and you're not one for, plain old vanilla, are you? No, this tells me you are deep, you are real, you are strong, you are colorful, you are vibrant. So those of you who picked this, dream big or go home. So the intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Now, not to say that it should be manic. It should not be manic. but you can expect, and I think you do have those intense feelings. So, power on. Just be mature about it. Here we got the trust card. This situation's calling for you to have faith. So when these highs and lows happen, if you're in a relationship and this is happening to you, you fell in love for a reason, okay? Remember those reasons? That will bring you back into balance. It's okay to do that thing you've been wanting to do. So, okay, I'm drawn now to the coupled individuals. Someone wants to do something, and I guess your partner is telling you they're not pleased with that idea. Talk about it. What is it that they're scared of? What is it they're afraid of? Do you want to go to the gym, and your partner is saying, why do you want to do that? And maybe you're going, because I want to look good and feel good. And maybe they're threatened by that. But this is a good time to ask the person why they're afraid. Don't argue why. Don't argue with them why. Say, what is it about this that makes you uncomfortable? And draw that out. There's something more that you need to know. And your final self-care card is look for fairies. So when you think of fairies, you think of magic, light, airy, playful. And that's what you need to bring back into your relationship. That is what this relationship is calling for. And I really do feel strongly that those of you who chose this are paired. You're in a relationship. Those of you who are not in a relationship, let's start from the beginning and move down again like a sentence. If you're single, then they're saying, what is it you want? Think about what you really are looking for. And a lot of people say they don't know. And that is what you want to address. You just want love. Why do you want love? Do you think someone's going to make you feel a certain way? Because that's usually not how it works. We make our own feelings. We are responsible for our own thoughts and emotions. So you're asking that you want to feel content because you want to share the love you already have. Moving forward, let's address the idea that if you're single, that those feelings can be very high and very low. So you need to be ready for that, and you need to be able to trust. So if you've ever been in a relationship that left you not trusting, you can't expect to get into a new relationship if you say all men, women, people cannot be trusted. If you're trying to find someone and you're in that mindset, you really need to stop and fix that, and then you will be okay. So it's okay to do that thing you've been wanting to do. That's probably going to be where you meet someone. If you are single and you chose this pile, that is saying go do it. Look, this lady is on a giraffe. She's on a giraffe, okay? So no matter how crazy to other people it sounds, this is what you actually need to do, whatever you're being drawn to, because that is where you're going to find the people of like mind, and you're more likely to find your partner there. And then look for fairies. Believe in magic. That's your self-care for this choice for this week, is believe in the magic. It's there. Just look for it. Look for it, okay? Well, I'm wishing you all the love, and I will see you back next week. Take care.